beautiful people. Hey, y'all. Hey. Now, I'm about to share my story on how in the world did I retire myself at 24 years old from the 9 to 5 through stock market trading. And if you're new here, let me introduce myself. Give me some time to introduce myself. My name is Paris Smith, and I, in fact, retired myself from the 9 to 5 at 24 years old through stock market trading. I was able, as a complete beginner, when I say I didn't know nothing, I didn't know absolutely nothing. As a complete beginner, I was able to produce 6 figures in income my first 6 months trading, which is absolutely amazing. And the strategy, the trading strategy, is a strategy a lot of people don't know about. I like to call it a very unique strategy. So what makes it unique is we produce a reliable income, so we don't have to cross our fingers and pray to the good Lord that we make some money. And we don't day trade. We don't read charts. We don't use indicators. We trade once a week. It's just an amazing strategy. And it takes us a few seconds to trade, so we're not glued to our phone. And that's the strategy that allowed me to retire at 24 years old. And if you like baby girl, I need to learn that, because I know a lot of people know just day trading and the risky stuff. If you want to learn a low risk way of trading to make a reliable, a consistent income, I'm having a free masterclass. I want to invite you there. Make sure you register. The link is in the description. Or you can go to tradewithparis.com and spend some time with me, and I'll teach you all about the strategy, the ins, the outs. It's so much fun. We're going to have a good time. You hear me? So all the information is in the description. So I wanted to share my story because in hopes that you get some inspiration, you get some encouragement out of it. Because I really do think my story is amazing. If I could do it, if my life can be changed by this strategy, your life can be changed. So I'm just gonna share. So anyway, let's go back, okay? Let's go back. 2014, okay? Let's go back 2014. So 2014, I was 18, and I was trying to figure it out. It was a lot going on in my life around that time. It's tradewithparis.com. So it was a lot going on in my life at that time, and I was newly diagnosed with juvenile type 1 diabetes. So juvenile type 1 is a autoimmune disease. It's a chronic disease where I rely on insulin to live, so like an insulin pump. So this is a little insulin pump. Let me show y'all. Y'all see the little insulin joint, little insulin pump? I got 2 of them. You see one right here, and then I got, hold on, and I got one right there. Anyway, so it's a type of chronic disease where you're relying on insulin to live. It's a very hard disease to manage. It's a lot. It's tough. Some, in the early years of getting diagnosed with this, it was very hard. I was so sickly all the time or whatever. But anyway, let me continue. So when I was diagnosed, I was in a diabetic induced coma. So when I got out that coma, it wasn't just, oh, you are diabetic. It was, yeah, you got to learn how to talk again. You got to learn how to walk again. All my organs was failing. So it was a lot to what I'm trying to say, heal. I don't know. It was a lot to recover from is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, 18, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just stressed the heck out. I'm sick. I'm bones. Like, it was just a lot going on. It was just too much going on. And I told my mama, I was like, you know what, Mom? I don't know how it's going to be when I actually work because I'm so sickly and I literally wake up sick all the time. and it was a lot going on. But anyways, and I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. That's what I want to do. I want to be a YouTuber. And she was like so proud. And just to give y'all a little backstory, my mom, my dad, and my grandma, these are all the people took care of me. Really, my mama and my grandma. But anyway, my mama and my grandma never worked a 9-to-5 ever. Never worked in corporate America ever. Only owned their own business. My dad, same thing. He never worked corporate. He only owned his own business. So mama proud. She like, yeah, my daughter about to be a business owner. She about to do this herself, live and make an income off of, just my own business. So she was proud. But yeah, listen, let me just say this. My mom, she was the type of person that said she didn't want me to work a 9-to-5 or work in corporate America, because she kept saying, you're so sickly. You just work hard for yourself, and I don't want you to commute and go to work and be there all day, and you're just going to be stressed mentally, physically. It's going to, kind of, it just, when you're stressed with this disease, it is not cool. Like, when I say your body attacks itself even more just because you're stressed out, it's not cool. So she was like, don't work, whatever. But I decided that I wanted to pursue information technology. And I was like, you know what? I always loved computers. I just want to pursue information technology. The ultimate goal is to not work and, make my own money. So anyways, mom hated that. She was just like, all right, just work for a little bit. Use it as like I call it a little step stool. Use it for a little bit, because you want to be able to, it's a word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it right now. But you want to be able to use your 9-to-5 income to like fund your business or whatever. So that was the whole idea. She was a little upset that I was working or wanted to pursue to work in IT, because she just knew like how stressed and stuff. But she just kept saying, don't stay long. But anyways, when I started, this still 2014, by the way, we still in 2014. So when I finally got started in 2014 to pursue IT, because I was going to use it as a little stepping stone to, get my business off the ground at the time. And it didn't work out. My health got in the way. I tried to go to school and I couldn't. The thing was, I didn't have an insulin pump. I didn't have an insulin pump then. It was taking syringe needles, putting it in insulin vials, and taking that 4 times a day. So I had to take my insulin with me, the needles with me. I had to prick my finger 4 times a day. My blood sugars were so bad. Everything was really bad all the time when I was like, youngly diagnosed or whatever. It was just a lot. So my health got in the way, and I quickly was like, yeah, mama, this ain't gonna work. I might have to wait a little bit, maybe wait until I get an insulin pump so that my numbers and all that stuff can be consistent. Pretty much more stable. All my numbers and stuff can be like stabilized a little bit. So anyway, I found a remote position for a newspaper company. And I worked remote, and I did that for 3 years. And now here we are in 2017. 14, 15, 2017. So 3 years I'm working remote. I'm just trying to get my health together. Not really doing much. Even I said I wanted to be a YouTuber. So that was my first goal. I wanted to be a YouTuber. But a YouTuber is what we know now as content creator. But anyway, let me continue. So 2017, I said, all right, mama, I'm ready to pursue IT. Mama mad. She like, all right. You gonna see. You're not gonna like corporate America, but let's see how it go. My mom was mad, boy. So I went to this IT school, 6 months program, just to get a little skill and get a cert, right? Didn't get the cert, by the way, but just to get the skill. And so after 6 months work in this program, I get an internship at a top Fortune 500 company. And when I say everybody was blown away, like, girl, how the heck you get that job? And I didn't know, like, no, nothing for real. I was still on the job training stuff. And so I'm up here like, mama, I got a job, you know, Fortune 500, you know, this is big. And she was like, she was, you know, wasn't as happy as she should have been, you know. So anyways, I was so grateful for the opportunity to work in this company and in IT, because I was a little IT nerd growing up. Y'all know the dinosaur computers. I had a Dell one, the big block joints, and we had a lot of issues. We had a lot of issues with the dinosaur computer, and I was the IT specialist on the phone with Dell. And they used to remote in, and I used to write down every step because I was so obsessed when they remote into my computer when I was a kid, like 8, 9. But anyway, so I was so grateful, so grateful, so grateful. And when I say my mama was right, when I say my mama was right, boy, when I first started working there, I was like, baby, my health was so much better because I did have an insulin pump at that time. My health was so much better. You know, I still had moments where I would wake up feeling sick and stuff like that. But it was manageable. It was better. The thing was, I just want to say this so bad. Let's just say I was unable to like take care of myself properly, because having a chronic disease, you had to like go to all these doctor appointments. At the time, it was every 3 months because my health wasn't the best. So going to your doctor, 3 different doctors every 3 months is crazy. Like in corporate America, they don't like that mess. And just me like telling them I gotta take off, they hated that so much. And then not only that, but sometimes I gotta, you know, I go to work a little late because, you know, I wake up feeling real sick. Like I feel sick. Let me just take my time. I really didn't feel good, y'all. And y'all know, those of my ride or dies that been here for a minute, y'all know I go above and beyond every single time. Y'all know I go above and beyond every single time. I don't play that. If my name on something, I'm delivering, right? But I couldn't. I was down bad. I was sick half the time. Anyway, so I would just peel myself out of bed, go to work. Sometimes I go to work a little late, and it wasn't even like crazy late, maybe an hour. I just needed to take my time. You know, I just need to take my time this morning and not rush. My body is stressed. I'm stressed out. And then I drove 2 hours to work. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another day. So corporate America, I woke up and I said, yo, first of all, I can't even take care of my health, and it was just bad. 2, corporate America just ain't for me. It wasn't it. First of all, what you're not going to do is micromanage me. What you're not going to do is tell me that I need to hear you talk in meetings when I don't want to talk. I don't have nothing to add. What I'm talking for? And just the mind games, just the yo. I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, just the mind games, it was just annoying. And then you making peanuts, and you there all day working hard. And when I could be doing this for myself, my mama was right.